What's going on, guys? It's your boy Fail. Today we're checking out
Battlestar Galactica.
This one is episode number 1. We just wrapped up the mini-series and it was eventful to say the least.
Bruh, chill.
So we did the 3-hour to kick off the show. So now we're diving on in. We met a couple of interesting characters. Adama, the absolute G of the show thus far, leading his people into the outer regions. So that's gonna be really fun to check out. And the idea of Earth was such a fun surprise. So that was dope. We have his son Lee, who they're not the best of friends, but Gaius, who's sort of like the doctor, who's kind of in cahoots with these Cylons or has worked with their technology. There's 12 of these different Cylons, or like the humanoid different Cylons, because they can turn into you. We've also got Boomer, pilot soldier, who helped. If I'm not mistaken. We've also got Thigh, him and Starbuck were beefing. So that's what I've got nailed down. So let's continue on and see how this goes. Don't forget to smack the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and links down below if you guys want any of the full Under Raw reactions for BSG and the other shows we've checked out. Anyway, with that being said, let's get into it. Wake up, Gaius. Oh, does he have like PTSD to the incident or something? I mean, that was a stressful day. I will admit, it was very stressful.
And 1 minute to march.
So how long after the miniseries do we pick up?
God has a plan for you guys. He has a plan for everything and everyone.
Seconds to Mars.
Planet, med,
What's to the 33 on the seconds?
age. You know what? Do this after the jump. It's all right.
I was gonna say, he doesn't look well. Is he getting sick? Or just maybe like night terrors?
Madam President, ladies and gentlemen, our 33 minutes are almost up once again. Please prepare for our faster-than-light jump. Thank you.
Why do the Cylons come every 33 minutes? Why isn't it 34, 35?
Callie.
What?
Oh.
Shut up.
Sir, jump 237 underway. 53
Oh,
ships have
my
jumped. 10
goodness.
still reporting trouble with their FDL drives, including Colonial 1.
Being just absolutely terrorized.
5 days now.
Well, they're all terrified they're gonna die.
There are limits. To the human body, to the human mind. Everyone has the limit.
With the ammo hoist and the main guns, you've got a red light right there.
How do they even maintain focus?
All civilian ships away, including Colonial 1.
All fighters aboard, sir.
All civilian ships present and accounted for, sir.
Start the clock.
Every 32 minutes, an entire just middle of a heated war hits you. Ugh.
You know you're not safe.
No, of course not.
You're right, you know, there are limits. Eventually you'll make a mistake.
And then you'll kill us all. Not for another 33 minutes.
Oh, is this the intro sequence? Oh, yeah. I've been cleared by the Peppy Lord. This should be okay to watch. Anything that might be heavy spoiler territory, I'll be notified in advance, so it should be chill. Oh, 130 hours, no sleep.
I want to try something new this time. Jump 2 more times, and on the 4th jump, we rendezvous at a common set of coordinates. We're breaking our humps, calculating 1 jump every 33 minutes. Are you eating this? Not anymore.
Look, you've outdone this 237 times. You know what to do.
And let's make it to 238.
238, let's get it.
And good luck, and be careful out there.
Never forget.
Never forget.
Boomer.
For the latest, these Cylons look like us now.
You know what? I don't give a frap. Red light in the number 4 thruster. Go make a visual ID, see if it's blocked.
She's like, we don't have time for small talk. Unless we're fucking don't talk to me, right?
A little rough on the new CO, do you think?
Update on the head count, Madam President.
How did we lose 300?
A few deaths from wounds and a few missing during the last attack.
It is not looking good. Oh, hello.
Do you want children?
It's Dr. Amarak.
What was that?
Oh, I was just saying that Dr. Amarak had requested to speak with the president.
You know, have you always been able to multitask like this?
Yes. He's uncovered important information regarding how the Cylons were able to defeat colonial defenses.
I was always a little worried he was on to us.
I think he wanted to speak directly with the president. Sound urgent.
Maybe something about a certain traitor in the president's inner circle?
There's not enough time before we jump. I want him on board first thing during the next cycle. Oh, thank you, Doctor.
You know what this Cylon is like? She's like a malware that's been downloaded onto Gaius. And it's the ones where, like, back in the days where it would just like illicit images would just pop up. That's exactly what she is.
He's a strange one, isn't he?
Carl. Day 6. Okay. So clearly the other people didn't survive. It is just him. Rip.
12 more cases of nervous exhaustion. That makes 61.
Calm traffic, 2 from the president.
Is this my 10 minutes or is this yours?
Yours. I took 10 last time.
I believe it was your 10 minutes.
The old man's so tired he can't remember, then it's his turn.
I guess there's just too much to do to split them up.
You see the note from the XO?
Yeah, I saw it. No way.
Kara, everyone else.
I don't fly with stims. They blunt your reflexes, your reaction time. Be careful out there. Our job isn't to be careful, it's to shoot Cylons out of the frackin' sky. And now one of your idiot pilots is acting like a child and refusing to take her pills. Smack her in the mouth and you drag her sorry ass down to sick bay and you make her take those pills.
Well, I'm glad I'm not working for you.
Coming in with
So
a
do I have
G-check.
Smack you in the mouth, Lieutenant?
No. Perfect.
Carry on.
What?
So how is she in his head too? I love the sound effect of the missile just going through space. Much immersion.
33 minutes. Mark.
One civilian ship missing and unaccounted for, sir.
Which one?
The Olympic carrier.
Were they left behind?
I think I accounted for all civilian ships before we left,
You think?
sir.
Did you or didn't you?
You're not logged in, sir. think they may have been left behind.
How many people aboard ship?
How much? 5K?
1,345 souls, sir.
Yes, we're tired. Yes, there's no relief. The Cylons keep coming after us time after time after time. And yes, we are still expected to do our jobs.
We make mistakes, people die. There aren't many of us left.
There are literally no other options.
Carry on.
Thigh speaking facts. So are we just gonna get down to the... It's just gonna be the cast and that's it? By the season finale?
Okay. Next crisis. But first, where's the doctor that's supposed to be on board? What's his name?
Dr. Emmerich.
Yes.
Oh, also, side note. No, what I was getting... I don't know if this hasn't been explored yet. But out of those 13... How many people have been also, like, offing themselves? Like, what if, like, a commander... Like, one of the civilian ships just came to a cumulative decision? Like, yo, show of hands. Y'all just want to die. Thought that might be a thing. But also... The Cylons are hella relentless on that planet with the soldier we left. What if they actually try to get those 1,300 people, maybe, and retrofit them to either make more Cylons, experiment, yada yada. We'll see. We'll see. But yeah, continue.
He was on the Olympic carrier.
Ah, F's and chat for that.
God is watching out for you guys.
Coincidental, serendipitous events are bound to occur. Indeed, they're to be expected. It's part of the pattern, part of the plan.
A connection, maybe. But not God.
There are no large, invisible men, or women, for that matter, in the sky taking a personal interest in the fortunes of Gaius Baltar.
That which God gives, he can also take away.
Leave it to the AI to put the fear of God in you, huh?
15 seconds.
Maybe this time. Travis.
No enemy contacts.
What do you think?
Okay, maybe I was right.
I think we wait.
Oh, I stabbed myself. Ah.
Get me the president.
Why this time? Well, we lost that ship during the last cycle, the Olympic carrier. Did that have something to do with it?
Yeah.
Possibly.
Are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
What do we do now?
We're gonna go to condition 2. We have to take advantage of this time.
Double jump, right?
People get some rest.
All right.
Oh.
And Commander, let your men and women know how grateful I am. Thank them for me.
Thank you, Madam President.
They are broken. Not the good kind.
Contact Apollo.
Set.
Boomer, Starbuck. Form up with me. We'll fly the first cab.
Hey, Apollo. Not that I'm not honored by being chosen to sit in my cockpit.
But why you? Take a guess.
Because I'm on drugs.
We are absolutely zooted.
Ants crawling behind their eyeballs.
Doc tells me you're holding up better than anybody in the squadron.
I'm tired like everybody else.
It's because she's a Cylon.
You're just gonna make me come over there and kick your ass, aren't you?
Okay.
Put Starbuck in the writer's room.
Oh, a couple hours rack time does sound awfully sweet right about.
You deserve it.
All this has me feeling, well, more alive than I have in years.
It's good to see you without the cup in your hand.
Ah, don't start. Besides, gotta make the old man look good.
I always look good.
Look in a mirror.
Greatest contact. Bearing
No!
348, Karam 120, one ship.
That little hope.
It's the Olympic carrier, sir.
Oh.
Is that confirmed?
They are back.
Confirmed, sir.
We are so back. Bro, what is inside that ship? What is in that ship? Scan. I need a life sign. I need signals. I need radio contact. Give me a FaceTime.
Action stations. Restart the clock. 33 minutes.
Hope you're wrong.
So do I.
No.
I was thinking that maybe
So
they
what?
threw some Cylons in that bitch.
It's God's punishment for your lack of faith.
Oh, that's just great, that is.
The Olympic carrier's been infiltrated by Cylon agents. They've been tracking the ship all along.
Oh.
Logically, in order for you to survive, the Olympic carrier should be destroyed.
Olympic carrier, this is Raptor 478, call sign Boomer. I have you in visual contact. Please respond on this channel, over.
Okay, let's hear it.
Thank the Lords of Como. You don't know how relieved we are to see you.
Roger that, Olympic carrier.
We had trouble with our FTL drive. It took us almost 3 hours to fix.
It's so suspect. Like,
Olympic carrier, Boomer. I've been directed to ask you how you escaped from the Cylons.
Closing in on us when the rest of you were jumping. I thought we were goners and they just broke off. Someone must have been watching out for us. I've got a Dr. Amarak on board. He claims he has an urgent matter to discuss with the president. He says he knows something about a traitor in our midst, and he's unwilling to share any more than that.
it's very convenient.
I strongly recommend that we cut off all wireless communication with that ship right away.
Why?
Wake up, all right? The only reason the Olympic carrier is still flying is because the Cylons let them survive. They've been tracking that ship all along.
Start over.
Please, Madam President, I implore you. Cut off radio communication with that ship before they send via broadcast signal another computer virus to infect our ship shortly before they blow us all up.
We're all sleep deprived,
Commander Adama, are you on the line?
so keep that in mind.
Cut off the speakers, put it through the line.
We already left one ship, or one guy for being a Cylon. So the logically, yeah, I would say probably let's either wait 33 minutes, and if they pull up, it's them, right? That would be the logical thing.
Madam President, and I'm inclined to agree with Dr. Baltar.
Good, so do I.
Thank the gods you're with us. God's got nothing to do with this.
Boomer Galactica. Your orders are to jam all transmissions.
Send the Olympic carrier the following message by signal light. Do not, repeat, do not approach the fleet until further notice.
I'm getting a bad feeling about where this is headed.
So am I. If the ship poses a threat to us, we have to eliminate that threat.
Break wireless silence on my authority. Warn them to stop their engines immediately.
Olympic carrier, you are ordered to stop your engines immediately.
Could be a multitude of things, right?
Starbuck, fire a burst across their bow.
All right.
Copy that.
Shots fired.
Let Galactica know we have a problem out here.
Commander, Olympic carrier is heading directly for us, sir. They're refusing all orders to stop.
They're ops now. I'm sorry. That Zeppelin has sealed its fate. I'm sorry.
Order the fleet to execute Jump 240. Get us between that ship and the fleet.
Commander, multiple greatest contacts. Hit the Cylons.
Yep. There you go. Confirmation. Get him out of here.
Cylons on intercept course. They'll be in weapons range within 2 minutes.
Radiological alarm.
From where?
The Olympic carrier, sir. They've got nukes on board.
There are 1,300 people on that ship.
It doesn't matter.
We don't know that. The Cylons may have captured them already.
She has to do it.
It's not her decision, Gaius.
No.
There's no choice. It's either them or us.
Repent of your sins. Accept his true love, and you will be saved.
Cue God's Plan by Drake.
Do it.
We have new orders. It's a civilian ship.
Now passing that off to you.
I don't see anybody in there. Do you?
Yeah.
The Cylons will be here any second. If we're gonna do this, let's just do it.
Lee, what if you're wrong?
Okay, fire on my mark.
No frackin' way, Lee. Lee! Come on!
Mark.
Egos! Once he starts, you have to follow through. Okay, the question is, are there bodies?
Are you alive?
Egg front. Carl C.
Lieutenant Junior Grade Colonial.
I know who you are, Kilo. It's all right. I'm a friend.
Oh.
Sheriff?
The psyops right now.
Can you walk?
Yeah.
Yo, these Cylons need an Oscar. That was a great delivery. Much believable.
Sir?
Son, I gave the order. It was my responsibility.
I pulled the trigger. That's mine.
He's holding that.
24 hours, no Cylons. At least you know it was the right choice.
The right choice. I'm sorry, Billy. I think I'd like some time alone, please.
Of course.
What is it?
Update on the head count.
Subtract how many?
We're actually adding.
Actually, you can add one. A baby was born this morning on the Rising Star.
That's beautiful.
Boy.
Like a little hope.
Thank you.
The next episode kicks off. Subtract 1. It didn't make it.
Bruh, chill.
And that was 1x1 for Battlestar Galactica 2004, kicking off literally a few days after the events of the finale of the film, of the two-part miniseries, right into it. We are sleep deprived, and we are literally fighting for our lives yet again here. And I think it was actually a really clever premise here for the fact that I was thinking maybe we're going to do a time jump, yada yada. We are really in the thick of it here. We go from having these 12 different colonies to sort of just being on the run, to now just literally being on the run again, but having these Cylons just relentlessly coming after us. So I thought it was a pretty tense episode as well here, losing people one by one. I love Starbuck this episode here, giving Lee some, you know, some snarky comments here. And I think the fact that everybody was going through the exact same thing right after the events of the miniseries almost made you understand their character traits a little bit more, right? Like, how do they act if they're under this amount of distress? For example, the drunkard Thai, right? Instead of clinging to the cup, we actually saw he stepped up here. So I love some of those, you know, subtleties to this episode. Again, the dialogue, you know, you pick up right away. It's very strong. Now, you only have like 3 or 4 sentences exchanged in those tense moments, but they just land there. Adama, especially there between Adama and Thai, talking about how the work needs to get done. I thought was a really great line there as well. Interestingly enough, so it seems like the Cylons are going to start to make their way via our man who was left behind. The way that they're infiltrating them is so genius. Like, they're literally just like making fake scenarios. Like, I guess now in retrospect, having Boomer be the one who's been a Cylon this entire time gives that perfect easy segue to get back into the main camp eventually. So I thought that was a great little switcheroo there. And obviously those people did not make it. I think it was confirmed by the end of that. And I mean, talking about some of the other characters like Lee having to off 1,300 people, civilians. I mean, it wasn't guaranteed that we saw people in it. Maybe that was just cope. But if they were actually there and they were not compromised, they're all dead. But ultimately, they're tracking the ship. You gotta do what you gotta do. Something I loved about this episode was how they tried to do the best that they could, walk through the logical steps with the time constraints, right, of the 33 minutes, which is super fun to watch as well. Just gives a level of urgency. But then, I feel like there was almost probability charts about what may or may not happen. And you could just see them like quickly swing to like, we got to make the decision. So I thought that was something super interesting about this episode of BSG. But guys, that was 1x1. What did you think about this episode, y'all? Let me know your thoughts about this one down below. That's it for this one. And I will see you guys for episode number 2 next. Peace.